Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Global Predictions. I'm Greg. This is my beautiful wife, Allie.
Sexy husband, Mr. Prescott. Mr. In5D.
Mrs. In5D, you look gorgeous.
Thank you, love. Thank you, darling. You always look hot. You do?
You do.
Yeah.
It's not date night, you know that.
I don't care. I can still
I
love
mean, it
my
is date night,
husband.
but this isn't the date night show.
I can still love my husband. I'm
Yes, you
allowed.
can. Yeah, you can.
I am. I'm allowed to smooch with you.
Oh yeah.
So, so what have you been doing today, my love?
I don't know.
This and that. This and that.
This and that. No, I got a lot done. I'll talk more about it on date night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a secret until date night.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but right now, we're going to ask you guys, what do you guys want us to look into for global predictions? Put it out
Yep.
there.
Yep. What are the questions?
Yep.
Yeah. What sort of
Nice,
thing?
ask us anything kind of thing.
Tomorrow I've got a day off, love. I'm so excited about having a day off. Really excited because I'm going to catch up with all the things. I still haven't been able to box anything up, package anything up, for the people who've won from our gratitude day. I'm just having time. So yeah, looking forward to that. That'd be good.
That'll be good. You can maybe put a movie on and
Yeah, I
some
will.
music.
Oh, hi Marion. Hi Lee. Oh, Lisa. Hello, Lisa Spears. Hello, Joshua. Please let us know what we need to do to get into the fifth dimension so we can go into the new Earth. I'm not sure about whether or not we're actually going into the new Earth. I think we're just vibrating at different levels.
Well, we disagree on that.
We do. We
Yeah, we
do.
do.
Yeah, but Jonathan, you're disagreeing with Jonathan then, because he said there is no. That's what he said that. He didn't say there was. He didn't say we're going to somewhere new and we're breaking free and separating from other people.
Well, isn't that the new
more of
Earth?
a, it's
Someplace
more of
new?
an emotional separation.
Can't that be the new Earth?
Well, that is the new Earth, separating, but not physically, not like, bye.
Is that a question we can do through cards? Please.
What? See if there is a new, like a brand new Earth. So, what do you feel? What's your feeling?
Well, first, just looking at the cards, opportunities, choices. So if what Dolores Cannon's saying is true, there will be people, there will be choices. People will make choices to stay or go. Um, people will be coming and going, fading away out of other people's lives. It's possible.
So you believe there's an actual Earth, a second Earth?
There could be.
Like a new Earth.
Well, according to Dolores Cannon, there's like and maybe it's metaphor, like the separation of two Earths. And kind of like where what Dolores said was some, people that get, quote unquote, left behind would say something like, "Oh, I wonder what happened to Allie," and then they just go on with their lives, and that would be it. They'd be cognizant for a little while, and then just go their own way and live their life. And honestly, it doesn't matter what happens if there is a separation and loved ones do get left behind. It's okay. It's the 3D self is going to say, "Oh, that sucks. My heart's going to break." But maybe they need more lessons here on 3D. Maybe I get left behind. Maybe you get left. Maybe we need more lessons here on 3D. But it doesn't matter because ultimately we all end up at the same spot anyway.
I'm not seeing us separating like that. I think we're emotionally separating, and I think it's happening now. I do. I do. Hi, Vaughn. How's your toothache? Couldn't come to class because he'd got a really bad toothache yesterday. How do we ask for help, light beings?
Good questions. I like them.
From white planets to help us enter now on Earth. Okay, how do we ask for help, light beings that came from white planets to help us enter now on Earth? Light beings. You mean as
white planets? I don't understand the white planet thing.
I don't know about white planets. I've not heard of white planets. But then I've got to say that I'm not really huge on the galactic side of things. I'm learning. This is all new to me. Yeah.
That's from help white beings from white planets to help us enter now.
I tell you why it doesn't sit well with me. You know, the separation, people leaving behind. It sounds like the Jehovah's Witness thing. I'm sorry, it does. It's like, you're not good enough, but we are, and you're going to be left there, and we're going to be. It's always sat wrong with me. Do you know what I mean? It's like the elite and the little ones, and the elite and the little ones. Yeah. You know, some things trigger you. Well, that triggered me after a conversation with Jehovah's once.
Well, you know, they are what they are. You know, I don't let it bother me.
What particular? No, Jehovah's Witnesses, not in general. It's what they said. Is what they said. You know, that they are better, or you know, they're going to shift up level. You know, they're going to go. They're the chosen ones. They're the chosen ones, I think they said. Ah, there's Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie. Maybe they are for their own religion and for where they're heading. But I don't know. Who am I to judge? I'm not religious at all. Not the slightest. What if I remove the white planets? How do we ask for help from light beings to help us now on the Earth? How do we ask for help from light beings? Through meditation, through through your guides and spirit guides, guardian angels. Putting it out there, you know, if that's what you want. But also be cognizant too. I know that when I was channeling some beings from Zeta Reticuli, and as it turned out, I kind of said, no, I'd rather go directly through Source. And so I cut off that connection that I had with the Zeta Reticulans and just go directly to that Source. So, you know, maybe that's what, maybe that's the answer. Instead of asking help from the light beings, just go directly to Source.
Yeah. I think heighten your vibration up as much as you possibly can, and you are capable of communicating with anybody you wish to, or anyone you are supposed to. So my dentist appointment, so I was supposed to have root canal today, turned up at the dentist and they said, because you came in with an abscess and we cancelled the checkup appointment and booked you in for root canal. But they didn't tell me that they'd cancelled that appointment. So of course that was still in my diary. So yes. So on one hand it was like, yay, I haven't got to have root canal today. And on the other hand, it's like, oh, I'm probably going to end up with another bloody abscess because because I need root canal. So it goes round and round and round in circles. So I know. But thanks for asking, Linda.
From another Linda Higney. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I just pulled a couple cards just to see what kind of direction it's going to be. You're going to be heading. And well, I got the Two of Swords. So you're contemplating things right now. You're there's things that are going on through your mind. You've got decisions to make. Perhaps weighing the options of something, maybe even avoiding something, a decision that you have to make. But the next card I got was the World, and you your higher self, your intuition, your discernment's going to lead you there. So, and maybe it's something you're going to look for a sign. Maybe there, like in this picture, maybe there's a raven or a crow or something that'll come out, a bird's feather, something that will lead you, a synchronicity, perhaps something in a song. You might hear a song that guides you in that direction, some lyrics in a song or something. So just go within, use that discernment. You've got decisions that you're weighing heavily right now, but eventually, when you listen to that discernment, it's going to give you the world. You're going to have what you want.
I'm writing down some questions, love. Got my book.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's going quick. So quick. Okay. So are the magnetic poles on Earth going to flip?
I agree with you, Ali. And yes, I believe the bifurcation by frequency is happening now. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's our frequency energy. We're not going to want to be around 3D energies. We're just not going to fit with them. We can't communicate with them.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm better than you or anything else. It's just they don't get you and we don't get them.
It's about, it's a separation right now of vibrational frequency. And, as us, our whole soul group, everybody that's part of the IN5D family is part of a huge soul group that's all vibrating within this frequency range right now. So that's I don't think any of us would lose touch with each other.
No,
because we're all vibrating within that frequency range.
Yeah, but it's like some of my family are not. I don't see me separating from them.
Yeah. LJ says maybe there are different versions of you, a 3D, a 5D version, and whatever one resonant frequency with is what you experience. Both exist at once. That's possible. Once if you're in the 5D, I think you become multidimensional. Even in 3D, in your dreams, you become multidimensional, where you could be multiple places at once as well. Every cult believe they are the creator's select chosen. Yeah, even the cult of Christianity or the cult of Satan.
Yeah. They do, and it just doesn't sit right with me. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, this dude's. Yeah, I've got some really cool stuff on Robert Morning Sky on IN5D. It's just. You go to the search bar, type in Robert Morning Sky. He talks about the gift of the feather that was given to humanity that helped bring us to consciousness, to being consciously aware of ourselves. That was a gift that heavily helped us in our spiritual progression to be where we are today. And that was from the bird tribe, the Aku, AKU. But he's fascinating, definitely. Like I said, go to in5d.com, go to the search bar, and just type in his name, and you'll find some really cool stuff on In5D.
Have you interviewed him, darling?
I thought I did. I think Michelle and I did. He kind of went off in a different direction, though. I bought his most recent book, and I don't know, all of a sudden he's not talking about all that stuff that I found really fascinating. Kind of like Gregg Braden, when he was talking about the DNA stuff, about all the codons in our DNA and how you can, how we're lacking certain things, and if we could do this, we could be there, and he kind of went off into a different direction too. I kind of like the more hippie version of Gregg Braden and the hippie version of Robert Morning Sky.
Oh, can I just say hello to everybody?
Of course.
Hi, Marion and Lee and Lisa. I'm having to go back to the beginning because I can't remember who's. And Joshua Seeker. Hi, Marion. Linda. Cheryl. Linda Winger, hello. Cheryl. Devon, hi Devon. Von Craig. Michelle Noel, hello. And our Julie Rogers, Cherry Trip. LJ, hi. And Vega 6. And thank you, Phil. Thank you so much. Phil.
Thank you, brother.
And Paula, Martel, Roseanne, Carol, Dean, Sarah, and Margaret. I've said hello to everybody. Feel better now.
Did you get this question?
Okay, I heard the Jehovah's Witnesses are part of the deep state. Could you see if that is so? That's a good question. Probably not the people that are in it, maybe, because I do think I feel there's innocence in there. They believe what they're being told. Maybe the people at the top. So should we? I think that's two questions really. The people that created Jehovah's Witness, and that,
I think initially they just looking at. I was shuffling my cards and one popped out. We got the 8 of Cups walking away. I think initially they were approached, but they said no. They kind of turned it. We are our own entity, and they walked away from it. The opportunity to go and join with them. So yeah, that's what I see real quick on that.
What, that they're not deep state is what you're saying?
No, they're not. That doesn't mean that they're not out there.
I got kind of the same thing, which has actually surprised me.
Yeah.
I would have said, yeah, probably.
I would say, yeah, me too.
And no, it's not. No.
By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only.
It is. Have we got it on the bar going across?
We should. Well, it's if you're on Facebook, it's right above our video. If you're on YouTube, it's in the more info.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say no.
Yeah.
No.
Good question, though. Yeah.
Yeah. No alternative but to love. Love is the only belief system I want to run by.
Oh, yeah. Dean says the solar flashes we are getting will lift the consciousness. I agree. I think they have a lot to do with consciousness. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So which ones are you wanting me to write down? I've written down Sherry's one. Are the magnetic poles on Earth going to flip during our lifetime? Perhaps the next 50 years. If it does, what happens to humanity? It's a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah. Did you write down anything else?
That's it so far.
Oh, I thought you said multiple questions.
I was about to write down another one, and then you read it out and did something with it. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So is this, Sarah? 5D hidden to only 3D when hotter weather, heat mirage causing. I don't understand that. My poor little brain cell, though. I'm really sorry.
I'm not sure about that either. I think I kind of get the drift of where she's going. Like, did you ever see on a hot surface where images seem kind of like, you can see the heat coming up and images kind of move and sway. And
I'd like to answer this one. Maybe there are different versions of you, a 3D and 5D version, and whatever one you resonate frequency with is what you experience. Both exist at once. That's a possibility, isn't it? Because we talk about timelines. That could then equate for timelines, couldn't it? Something's telling me that, when you're vibrating on a 5D level, 3D people probably won't be around you much. Maybe that's what they mean. Maybe on a different dimension, not necessarily New Earth.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be
dimensional
you're going to be
energy.
attracting more. Like won't be attracting like. You'll be,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So,
basically creating your own reality.
but that probably doesn't mean that you can't lower your vibrations down to 3D, which we probably have to do when we are having to go into a bank and talk to a bank manager about money crap, or, you know, when we have to talk about our bills, you know, and stuff like that, and health stuff. That kind of brings you down, doesn't it? It doesn't necessarily feel high vibrational, does it? So I think we're shifting back and forth to different dimensions, depending on what day you're at. Like
There's si-
today, I had to go to the dentist. Dentist is definitely 3D energy, um, you know. So
there's times where many of us have talked about, you know, feeling like we've walked in and out of dimensions,
yeah.
where, you know, you just feel something. It's like, wow, this is completely different than a minute ago. You know.
Okay, so should we go down a little bit to then Sherry's question? Are the
Sure.
magnetic poles on Earth going to flip during our lifetime? Okay,
Okay.
let's have a look.
Hi to everyone that has joined us. Elena, Rose, Roseanne. Oh, I'm sorry, I took the question away. Where was the question? Oh, here it is. I got it. There we go. Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay, so this looks like there is a lot of suppression energy going on to do with the magnetic poles. Obviously, I can only tell you what the cards are saying. I don't have to understand what I'm saying. Okay, you know, Ali doesn't understand. Okay, so they're saying that at the moment it's being suppressed. I don't know who's suppressing it, apart from there is a good card next to it, which could mean that maybe the good guys are suppressing this. We do have later on though the Hanged Man, which is life is upside down. So they're telling me that it's not necessarily going to flip, but there are movement. There is movement. At the moment, they're suppressing it, but there will be movement later. So I don't know what that means, but there you go. That's what I got. What do you get, darling?
I get that I'm crazy about you.
Ditto.
I also get that you're fucking wrong. I love that woman. What I'm looking at is, you know, and I've delved heavily into this all the way back when I first had my Maya 2012 website. Matter of fact, even on that website, I had a special section to that, and you know, and since for what 2007, for 15 years, I've been looking into that. But what I'm getting through the cards, yeah, it's happening. We can see the, like the, what's that, the South Atlantic or North Atlantic anomaly, whatever that one that is. We can see that the poles are moving, everything. In our lifetimes, no. But what they're doing is they're putting that out there because they know that this is a very transitional time in the evolution of humanity. And it's just one more thing to distract us from what's really important. And that's, you know, maintaining that high vibrational frequency and getting to that next stage of spiritual development. It's just one more distraction out there. Is it going to happen in our lifetimes? No, it's not.
Sorry, I got waylaid with reading. Okay. There's another question up here. Here was the other question.
If you guys have a question, let us know.
Yeah.
Pop it out there.
So, Linda, how do I know where I'm supposed to be? Watch for signs. Little signs. Usually they come in threes. So you may watch a documentary about a certain topic or a hobby, or somebody else who's created something, and you're thinking, I really vibrate to that makes me feel as if I want to start that, or I want to learn, or I want to move there, or go there, or visit there, or become this. So watch for the things that you're really interested in. A lot of the signs could be found in your childhood. So go back into your childhood. What did you as a child like or always want to play? What did you want? I always wanted to be a teacher. I know I had me and my friend Julie Goldsack, and I was always the teacher, and I'd make little books. And then when my kids got older, I used to have all their friends around, and I had all their books from school, and I got different to different age groups, because there was different age groups. I then did little quiz nights, and we did quiz nights, and we had little prizes and things like that. So it was always about teaching with me. And that night, when we were just about to run over the road towards my mum's and get the prizes after the quiz, and Rhea ran straight into a car. I broke her leg that day. So I'll never forget. That was the last quiz I did, actually. So not because of that, it's just that they got a bit older. Yeah. But yeah, go with what did you like as a child, what interests you, and that's usually where you need to be, what you need to be doing, and who needs to be around you. It will all fit all together.
That's fine, because I drew cards for her, and that's what I got. I got the Two of Swords, right? New ideas, something's coming up right there. She's weighing out ideas or whatever, and to look for signs. And then she got the World after that. So, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. Talking about Robert Morningsky, I heard Robert was having problems releasing his wisdom. Was even involved in a hit and run from someone, almost as if he's a target. Maybe too much wisdom Leeds didn't like. I thought about that too. I thought, well, shit, maybe he's too close to being over the target, and he had to go in a different direction.
That feels right. Should we pick cards on that?
About Robert Morningsky? Yeah.
Just what you just said. Did he have to go in another direction? Was he warned off?
Let's look into that.
Yeah. Sudden action. In fact, the people that were actually warning him weren't the bad guys.
What?
What happened was, there may have been, he got hit by a car, but the conversation that happened after that was the good guys, and it was something to do with he was in the things that he was saying could have corrupted the bigger plan, and it was trust the plan.
Wow.
Yeah. He was but you're right, he was right on target with what he was saying, but too much so. You're on mute, my darling.
Of course I am. I got something very, very similar. Yeah, he was definitely over the target, and he was basically told, you either change your story to something completely different, or you won't have a story to tell anymore. And that's why he went in that opposite direction, or just a completely different direction. He was too close to the truth with this original information. And that original information you can still find on the internet. And, I've got it embedded into several articles on IN5D. Fascinating presentations. There's two different ones that are out there that he gives. And I've watched both of them numerous times. But yeah, very, very interesting information about our human origins, where we came from, the intergalactic battles, the war, the Queen of Orion, everything. I mean, it's very fascinating information. So, I spoke about the light being a reincarnation cycle. Oh, when you're going into the light, getting reincarnated at the tunnel of light, and it all being how we come back just to be slaves again. And I've heard the same thing with that being the Syrian reincarnation system. I've heard that as well. So turn around instead of go into the universe when passing. Yeah, but the temptation there is, if that's true, then they have a way of cloning your memories and projecting them back to you, because for example, you'd see your grandmother and your memory might be of her making a special meal, and you're smelling that meal and you're seeing your grandmother and she's waving you in. Come on in, come on in. I had a dream about the whole reincarnation cycle, and it was in metaphor, but it was so blatantly obvious. I was up there. I was on the other side of the veil, and I'm walking around in this foggy area, and the fog was, representative of, the mind, but and all the people around me just had like blank stares on them. They already had their memory wiped, but for some reason I didn't. And I was about to incarnate at that point in time, and they brought me into an elevator, which was representing the incarnation process. And as I'm going down, there were these, elders asking me questions, and I knew they were trying to trick me. What's your favorite color? I don't know. I just act stupid. What was your name in the last lifetime? I don't know. What do you mean? But they caught me. They said something that caught me off guard, and I answered it, and they shot me back up and tried to wipe my mind again, but I still remember that. So, there is a reincarnation system that does the brain wipe. I'm not sure if it's the Syrians or not. I'm not sure if it's beneficial or not, although I would think that it'd be a lot more beneficial if we could look back at our previous lifetimes as an observer, because some of them were traumatic endings. You don't want to see yourself and feel those emotions, but if you can look at it as an observer and learn from all the previous lifetimes, yeah, that'd be cool. And how much further would we progress as a global community?
I was listening. I agree. I was listening. So sending Lisa lots of love. Okay, so we understand. Lots of love going out.
Yes.
So LJ, I think it's happening already, and I feel this is the shift that we were talking about earlier. There we go. I think it's happening already. Lots of low frequency people have just drifted away from me. They still exist, but there is no interaction really, and it will be less and less. Does that make sense? It will be. They don't want to be around us any more than we like being around them as well, unfortunately. And it is sad. It is sad, but I do feel that they are lifting their vibrations up higher and higher all the time. When the truth actually really does emerge, and imagine it's coming out day by day, moment by moment. It's like it's clicking. Does that make sense? We all clicked when we found out and did more research into 9 and then those double 1 and 1 things happened. When that happened, everybody went, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So that woke a lot of people up. It will only take one more exposure like that, something massive, which I feel is on its way, and the 3D world will blend into the 4D, into the 5D, and that's us harmonious again. So it's only a matter of just time, not long. Okay, that's what I feel. But the people who are very still angrily trying to hold on to the 3D, those people will not want to be around us one bit. And, you know, I think we can be a lot more tolerant. Does that make sense to them? Because we know that it's all to do with mind control. And we feel for them because we've been in the mind control as well. We've been there. But we're free from the mind control now. And we don't want to go back there. We really don't. So I agree with you, LJ. Will we see world peace during our lifetime? You want to answer that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Peace.
Okay, so I'm going to say for the majority of the world, yes, but there's still going to be the ego of mankind, unfortunately, and not everybody's going to be able to not want something more than someone else. So, but I would say on the whole, there is going to be a lot more peace and harmony. People will be a lot more pleased with themselves. They'll be a lot more pleased with what they have, with their finances, with, you know, there will be no fear of finances. There'll be no greed as such because of being comfortable. Okay, a lot more people are going to be more and more comfortable. So the very little arguments, or, you know, I can't see any more world wars. None of that. I can't see any more of that going on once we shift into you know, with the truth being out there and everything. Can't see any more world stuff. And the media will then be telling about happy stories. There'll be a lot more of those than there will be other stories. Like there'll be a lot more kind of like maybe scary stuff like accidents and things that might have, you know, that have happened, and people being heroic and saving other people, and, you know, heartwarming stories. There'll be more of that going on. Just want to say hi to Mama. I've just seen Mama in the chat. So sorry I had to leave, Mum, and leave you with all the mess of the takeaway and everything. I love you. So over to you, my love.
Okay, baby. Hi, Mom. Love you. This is this is a really, really good reading. I'm totally digging this. The first card I got was the Empress, which you could see as being Mother Earth or the Divine Feminine. What we do is we go through cycles of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and they always end up horribly. Like the Divine Masculine ends up in war and death, poverty, and Divine Feminine ends in over-nurturing, famine, death. What we're learning, though, is to find that balance of both. And we need that injection right now of the Divine Feminine. And what is she birthing right here? Is she birthing a new Earth? Well, the next two cards are fan-freaking-tastic. Well, we got the Six of Pentacles, which is sharing the wealth, generosity, you know, getting along with one another, finding new ways to cohabitate with each other, and then the celebration card. So yeah, it's happening in our lifetime. That's what I'm seeing. It will happen, and that might mean in our lifetime we end up going into that fifth dimension or that new earth where that piece exists. And like Ali said, maybe there might still be something that exists like that, like the cabal who gets left behind, with their creation of what they wanted for third dimensional reality. They get to live in that. If they enjoy it that much, well, then maybe they'll have another 25,000 years of it. But for the rest of us, yeah, we're all heading out into a place of world peace. It's a beautiful place to be.
I love that, Margaret. I'm 61 and still I don't know what to be when I grow up. I love that. I love that. That's that whole inner child thing, isn't it? Like, yeah. Yep. Maybe, Margaret, you don't have to do absolutely anything apart from be happy. That's it. That's all you need to be in this lifetime. Who's to say that's not the truth?
There's a place called Toys R Us. Well, there used to be a place.
We
I don't
have
know.
a Toys R Us. Well, we did. They went
bust. Yeah. And they had this stupid song, but from when I was a kid, I remember it. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to grow up either. Can't make me.
I love it. I love having an excuse to play games and toys with the kids. I just bought one of those bingo ball wheels, which, the big bingo things. I'm going to be doing something with that. We did the daily readings thing. Well, right. I'm going to do something with that. So,
okay.
Fun stuff.
Right on. Rob's saying that info he got a while back was that the poles have already started shifting, which I agree. Changing positions. The poles are not where they were. I totally agree. But will they do the complete shift in our lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
No.
For some reason, they are being suppressed, is what I got. There's something to do with the good guys are suppressing it. They don't want them to shift too much. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about.
This is interesting. Roseanne said that she had a hit and run accident in March 2020, standing on a sidewalk, got hit, had a near-death experience, and after all the injuries healed, my life changed trajectory. So, when you had that NDE, did you cross over to the other side of the veil? And did you get messages? I'm curious about that. If so, we could bring you on and you could talk about it. And
we would like to know.
An interview with Ali and me.
Look at this beautiful crystal here.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous? Labradorite.
It shimmers.
I had to keep this for myself. This was in amongst the crystals that I was giving away. I love it. No, I haven't.
Musk's tweet earlier. He
tweeted. Is that tweeted? Is that supposed to be tweeted? He tweeted a BBC article titled "How Mammals Won the Dinosaurs World," and he responded, "This will happen again. It's just a matter of time. The mammals won the dinosaur world."
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No.
Mm-mm.
I didn't see that. My mum fell this morning, broke her hip. I'm sitting with Dad, who's got tongue cancer.
Wow.
That isn't going to get better. Intense. Oh, Space Daisy, I am so sorry.
Lots of love to you and your family.
Please, can I have their names, please, and I'll put them on the our healing list here.
Yes.
Going.
Yes.
Please. This is the candle is lit twice a day, and it's put out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The angels are pumping energy into this list here. Okay, near my list, I know, but I'm also going to put you on there as well, lovely, because at the end of the day, you need healing too. So if that's okay with you, I will put that out there. Okay. CBD oil, honestly, you had something suspect on your arm at one point, Greg, didn't you? It was really a bit suspect, and he put neat CBD oil on this thing on his arm, and it just disappeared. Yep. So right. This is for entertainment purposes only.
That's right.
Who knows? But isn't it worth a go?
You're probably I entertained my arm. My arm responded.
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes we have to give it a go. You never know. My dad was given 3 years, 6 years after that, you know. So they don't know everything. They really, really don't. They're floundering around in a 3D medical book days. You see what I mean? So, you know, the mind is a very powerful tool. Very, very powerful. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Daisy, though.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of love and positive energy and healing to you and your family.
Yeah.
Carol says that I believe a large soul group, have been talked into the reincarnation cycle, but that cycle has not been broken. We are no longer trapped. The Ouroboros was broken. Now we can all ascend free will. Beautiful.
Personally, I'm definitely going into the light. There's no way I'm going to be confused. I'm not going to have that in my head that going into the light is a bad thing when you pass away. I'm going with the love vibration. I know. It's just I've helped many souls go into the light. They've been earthbound and frightened because of, religions saying you're going to go to hell because you have sinned and things like that, and they don't want to go into the light. So we have to get this into perspective. Have we been to the moon? My guys are saying yes, but not when they said.
Let's look into it.
Okay.
Because I don't think we have. We'll see what the cards say.
Oh, okay. It's interesting. Okay.
Ha!
My feeling is yes. Yes, we have. There are bases up there, and there's also bases on Mars as well. So yes, we have. Is it in our space rockets as we know? I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the way that they traveled. I believe it would be alongside our lovely off-worlders taking people there. So, not necessarily the spaceships. So that's what I see.
Well, you're wrong.
Go on then.
It's you. It worked. I love that woman. So yeah, we got. Have we been to the moon? And maybe, yeah, maybe my thoughts encouraged the cards that came out. I should have went in with an open mind, a tabula rasa. I just don't believe we got past the Van Allen belt. How can we? Right? Anyway, first thing we got is the Eight of Swords. A lot of change, turbulence. It was the big race between us and the Soviet Union. Who can get to the moon first, right? To prove that we have the superior, air system, airspace system, or whatever. Who can get to the moon first? Yeah, let's show them that we did, with the help of Stanley Kubrick. The next one we got was the Six of Swords, and it's just there's a lot of deception going on, and the last card I drew was the Fool, taking his leap of faith. It's a leap of faith that we went to the moon. I don't believe it, and they want us to believe it to prove our superiority over Russia. And I don't think anyone's been to the moon, period. Anyone terrestrial through those means. Not to say we haven't. There's probably ways that they can, teleportation or whatever, but not through like the Apollo moon rockets and crap like that. Nope. 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 No. 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 No.
Yeah. So not in rockets, that's for sure, but definitely other ways. Yes.
So this is for entertainment purposes only.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Thank you for the
what
question.
else have we got here? That was a good question. Yeah.
Dug it.
Thank you so much, Alexis. I'm taking it day by day, staying in the present. I didn't know. I didn't know I was capable of this much compassion. Yeah. I love that. Even though you've got all that going on, lovely, you're still putting out that love energy. Look at that. Don't grow up. Come over and have a play date.
Aww.
Yes. Well done, Space Daisy.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I just love the support that people are putting out there. Sorry you're going through a difficult time, and I know the universe will set things right very soon. I'm sending healing energy. Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah. Made it easy. Galactic Federation removed by alien dark energies. There are still dark energies. And anarchy were removed from Earth. That's an interesting one. Okay, so hi Teresa. Don't think I've said hello to you. And Mad Max, hello. Will political issues improve, meaning more ethical and honest people in office who truly care? Well, yes. 100% yes. And it's not that far away either. Okay, that's what I feel. I've answered this before, but I'm getting the same information that there are light workers who are in and around these other horrible political figures, and they are literally infiltrating the light with the dark. Does that make sense now? So it was the other way around before, and now it's this way around. So they are ready to step in. Okay, they're ready to step in as soon as it shifts out. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's what's happening in England with the Prime Minister at the moment, with Boris Johnson stepping out. I don't know. I would like to look at Truss. Is that her name? Truss? Elizabeth Truss, who is Liz Truss, who is in line for coming in to take over from Boris. I would like to look at her, because we did both predict a female love, didn't we?
Yep, we did.
Linking with the in England, we that's what we predicted. There was a female energy there. So the thing is, we don't have much choice. We can't. It's like they choose for us, and so how is that fair? How is it? How the whole system is not fair. So anyway, I'd like to, on leading up from that question, I would like to look at that.
Okay, well, I drew some cards real quick on that, and I see a celebration going on. So yeah, political issues, will they improve? Definitely. Celebrations coming up. Strong, independent people are independent of the cabal are coming into the mix, and we have the 10 of Cups. There we go. So harmony and blissful relationships. Yeah, things are gonna it's not gonna happen overnight, but I think it all boils down to the white hats that are being put into positions of power and that are changing things right now. And they could even be off-worlders that are white hats that are helping out.
Yeah,
So
it's exciting. So Teresa, what I got was at the moment the dark hats are at each other's throats at the moment. They are really not able to agree on anything. They're in a very bad situation. They know it. They're not giving up though, that's for sure. But there are plans. They're making plans. The dark hats are making plans. The white hats are making plans. The fairness is coming though. The real balance is coming. Getting to the heart of the matter. It's like there's weeds are being taken out. Okay, so you're going to see people. It's like, whatever happened to them? I haven't seen them for ages. And what happened to them? I haven't seen them. So there's going to be a lot more of that. Does that make sense? There's going to be a lot more people who of the political establishment. They're going to be kind of like, oh dear, they've been poorly, or their proper excuse is COVID, or whatever they want to say. So there'll be a lot of people who will be leaving the earth plane, that sort of thing. So there'll be a lot of that going on. But then the transition comes, the shift comes in, and the white hats move closer and closer to the front, because the dark hats know nothing about the white hats. They are literally undercover and doing their job and infiltrating information. The information is coming out. It's all being leaked out. So yeah, the answer to that in a roundabout way is yes, and it's not that far away. So yeah, it's an exciting time. I would definitely like to look at Liz.
got some Linda saying, may I please be on that angel list?
Yeah, of course.
And Teresa White's also.
Yeah, absolutely. Did Space Daisy give me names, or should I just put Space Daisy's mum and dad?
That far down yet?
Okay, all right. Just
yeah. Or maybe I did and I didn't see it. I don't know.
Teresa White, and what was the other one? It was
Linda.
Evening. This can be for any reason. This could be, mentally, emotionally, just because. Hi, Morejo. How are you doing today?
Your shirt's done. It came out amazing.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's one of the best ones I've made of this one ever. So
how do you get so much creases in there? Because that's really tight.
I know. It looks amazing. The colors are amazing. Everything came out perfectly on it. So I'll be mailing that out tomorrow, Morejo. And thank you.
And the rest of them? Somebody bought 9, didn't they? 9 of the same shirts.
Well, no, 8. I think it was 8 plus 1, but 8 of the beautiful ones, and they're all going to be getting mailed out tomorrow. That was what was her name?
JJ.
Yes, yeah, and I got to take $5 off of one of hers because she won $5 off on one of the scrolls.
She did with my little daily reading scrolls thing. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I haven't taken off that sale. If you're watching right now, I'll keep the sale up. I have buy 2 get 1 free. I had a sale on that. I forgot to take it down. But if you want that, just use the code IN5D at the checkout. Buy 2 get 1 free. IN5D.net. Any shirts, even if they're on sale.
I'm slowly taking my sale down, but every single thing on my website, on all my readings, they were all knocked down, and I'm gradually putting them back to the normal price. So it's worthwhile going there to get your reading as well.
Yeah. Where else says that she's heard that we've been to the moon, but was told never to return by aliens. I've heard that.
That's what I heard, and that's I feel is right. Yep. That's what, because I think they've got bases up there.
Well, if people from Mars are called Martians, would people from the moon be called Moontians?
I'm looking into Liz Truss at the moment, so okay.
Oh, what are you looking at? Oh, yeah.
Liz Truss.
What's the specific question we're looking into?
Is she a good lady? Is
Liz
she?
Trust?
Truss. Truss. Is that? Can anybody have a look and see if I've spelled the right? My intention of looking into her is fine. I don't need to know the.
Is she going to be replacing the PM? Or?
Yes. It's her, or it's this Rushi bloke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we're looking into if she will be the one?
No, we're looking into if she's a good person or not.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's a yes with the choices. She's actually okay. Can I hold off on that a minute, because there's some other cards that have seemed a bit suspect on that.
Okay.
Two moments. Okay, because I've got chaos and choices. We then had the sun card, but sometimes that sun card can mean the children, and that's why I want to look a bit further.
Yeah.
Going into hiding, stepping away, temporary chaos, blinding the normies. Oh, I want to believe she is, but no, I don't think so. I want to know what you think first. What are you getting, love?
Yeah, well, whoops. Okay, so I got the new energy of her coming in. It's it's a lot of people are excited about that, and and looking at perhaps the long-term possibilities of her finally being that person that they've been looking for, but it's going to be the same old shit.
Okay. Because it started off being really good, and now, and when I carried on turning the cards over, it was like, no.
Yeah, I'm glad you continued that, because that confirmed what I got.
Yeah.
What I got for entertainment purposes only.
Isn't it sad that we have to do that?
It is.
For goodness sake.
Effing free speech.
Where's free speech gone? It's been flushed down the toilet by the YouTube people. Okay. So, any other questions that you guys have got?
Hey, Vera. Thanks
for
joining us.
I'm not surprised you just woke up. She was still there 7 a.m. this morning when I went to bed. She was still there. And she's an hour ahead of me, so that would be 8 a.m. She is.
Is this part of something?
We saw a studio, but they did go and they saw UFOs there, which couldn't be shown on TV. They tried to stop us going because the 3 astronauts that were meant to go got blown up in a test run. I've not heard of that, and I don't know. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know.
Yeah.
And thank you, Marejo. I dig it. I'm glad you dig it too.
How many people would buy a tank top if he did them? They're probably, even if they were the same price as t-shirts, because trying to get the quality cotton, would you still buy a tank top?
I can't get the same. Yeah, I can't get the same price for tank tops. Cost more. It doesn't make sense, but they cost more than both t-shirts.
That's my question. Would you?
Heard Fauci is Mother Teresa's kid. Is this true?
Okay. Well, I've got to be 100% honest with everybody. If I've seen Tara by Janine ask any questions, then I'm going to be absolutely honest with you, because I don't want that tainting my head. But she did try looking at that today and it blocked her. she couldn't ask the question. The universe energy blocked her from answering. So we'll give it a go. You don't know, do you?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
give it a pop.
I'm not so sure Mother Teresa is female. And I know that's what she was asking as well in that, but she couldn't, she didn't get a message on that one either. Okay. But when I asked about that, and that was going on in my head, I got the Hanged Man, which is look at it from a different angle. That could be, is Mother Teresa Fauci's father? This is frigging weird, isn't it? It gets really weird. Because you know how they like to swap genders. That's their thing. That is their thing. Look at Michael and Michelle. You know, the Obamas. Look at them. So anyway, yeah, I would say I feel that, yeah, there is a connection, and I feel that it is, but I think that it, you know, that was a male person, so it's father.
Is Mother Teresa Fauci's mom? No. Hell no. Emphatically no. And the cards I got basically said, let her rest in peace. You know? No. Just no. No, there's just too much distractions going on. That's just another one that's being put out there. I think, you know, if you I probably can't say that word, but if you put stock in Tavis, then you probably can figure out what happened and why that's a possibility, and how they're really tracing what people are reacting to when they hear of it. So no, it's.
I heard that she or he wasn't a nice person.
I heard that too. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Not that. Well, neither of them.
No. I know.
Yeah, that was a good question, though.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
You,
Did we look at the moon to say, you know, is it, you know, what is it? I can't remember if we actually looked at the moon.
Yeah, we did. Can we look into it to see if it's cheese?
Is there a man on the moon?
Is there a man on the
We've
moon?
seen him
Eating cheese.
And did the cow jump over the moon?
Is there a man on the moon cutting cheese?
Yeah. There really is a base on the moon, says Christine. So Gracie said, oh, we've done that one. Gracie said, hi, Gracie. My mum took a photograph of her angel that you gifted for her. She absolutely loves that angel. She likes it every night, without fail, every night. And she thinks of you. So, yeah. Okay. The female you speak of isn't a politician, and she is called Grace. The female you speak of isn't a politician, and she is called Grace. Are you talking about, because obviously we've asked more questions since then, are you talking about Liz Truss? Are you talking about Liz Truss? Can you ask the cards, is the moon and the sun inside our planet rather than outside of our planet? Thanks, you two rock. Thank you, Lion Angel Light. I'm not feeling I want to even answer that question. I don't know. I'm not feeling inside. I don't what do you think? How can you answer that?
Oh, I'm trying to adjust one of the banners. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Can you ask the cards, please? Is the moon, let's put this up here, line angel light. Can you ask the cards, please? Is the moon and the sun inside our planet rather than outside of our planet? I'm definitely
that's good. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm not feeling it's inside. So no, you can honestly, I truly believe that it's like the flat earth situation. I truly believe that the black hats want to discredit us and make us a laughing stock by telling us things that and it's like they create all this kind of facts and figures and everything about it, so that we can look as crazy as they want us to. And I do believe that some of it is, and they want us to confuse and get confused with everything. So I think so. So hi Christina. Put me down to Jane Moore. Of course I will. Anybody else want to be on the healing list? Where did I put the healing list?
Was that your answer then?
What, darling?
Was that your answer, or are you going to look into the cards?
No, I didn't want to. Do you want to look into it?
Yeah.
All right. I don't. I'm not feeling it.
Okay.
You can though.
Okay, I will.
You
can't stop me. Is the moon and the sun inside our planet rather than outside of our planet? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot of things that are going on right now. Allie kind of touched on it. I touched on it before too, about a lot of things that they want us to think about to get us distracted on everything. These are the ideas just basically twirling around in the air. But I think what ultimately, I didn't get a specific answer for that, honestly. But what I did get is that we're heading to something that's going to be birthing a world that we have never witnessed before, and that a new beginning is coming, to something that we've never seen before, and it could include, several suns, several moons, in this new Earth. So it's not necessarily. Is it possible? Yeah, there is. I wasn't getting anything about the reality of whether it is or isn't possible. So yeah, it's definitely possible. But I think what they want us to look at is the world that's being created, where we're heading. So because this world is getting left behind. This third dimensional reality, it's getting left behind, and we're heading into something that is really, you won't be able to put words to it with the beauty that you'll see and the joy and love that you'll feel. So I'm sorry I couldn't specifically answer that, but it's still a really awesome card reading for where we're heading. So I'm glad you asked that, and I love the outcome. I see that.
Did I leave you hanging? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So Linda, I would buy them. And Marejo, I would buy them.
I saw that, but yeah, I still have some left over, I think.
So Monica, Greg is coming over here in October, beginning of October, and we plan to be being together a lot more in 2023. If I still can't fly in because I haven't had the jibby jab, then then we were talking about maybe both of us flying and having a holiday together somewhere, just what I mean, and doing it that way. So yeah, you know, so but he's coming here in October.
October 5th.
Yeah.
I leave on the 4th, be there the 5th.
Yeah.
So I'll be there for Halloween and our anniversary.
And his birthday.
And my birthday.
Yeah.
Are we going to do a Halloween show?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Should we dress up?
I don't know.
There you go. Linda Winger said she would go for a tank top. There you go. Did I miss my message? Paula, what was your question? By the time we try and find it, we would be at the end. So, was Mother Teresa a male? Linda Winger, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think. And I don't get good vibes. It's just a thing in the heart, no matter what she appeared to be. Yeah, I'm afraid. There you go. Ellie Lover Girl. Oh, sorry, darling. I would rock a tank top. Sorry, what did you just have? Oh, okay. Are we going to have an alien invasion? Sorry if you've been asked this question. You guys are great. Okay, let's ask.
We have not been asked.
We haven't. No, we haven't. But let's ask now. Okay. Things have changed. Chariot, psychological manipulator. Okay, so we are being already invaded. They're saying that that it is a psychological warfare energy going on. So you're not going to necessarily see them walking down the street. No, you're not going to see, you know, a ship in broad daylight. You know, yes, some people do, but it's not going to be blatantly out there as such. But absolutely, there are evil. There are a lot of the off-worlders are helping. But there are certain races, just like there's certain human beings, there's good and there's not good. Okay, and there are some races that have had to be eliminated and got rid of, and that has been what's been going on in the background down in the military bases. So they have been going through that and been saving women and children that have been captured and probably have never seen any daylight at all. It's been, you know, there's been a lot going on there. There's a lot more we could say if we were on Telegram or BitChute, but it's probably, if you're asking these questions, then, you know, it's a good idea to start to delve into the DUMBS's, okay, the military underground bases. They have been there, and they have been manipulating and controlling the top politicians and that energy. So overshadowing work, you know, there's a lot going on. But the card that I got out was Mr. T. And the good guys, which is eliminating these. And there are a lot of super soldiers as well, that a lot of people in your sleeping hours, imagine being kind of like an avatar. So you come out of your body and your energy is helping to eliminate these and to fight. So that is what is happening. If you're talking about going to have an alien invasion, it's already happening. So yeah, that's what I got. What about you, my love?
I see in the cards that I'm madly in love with you.
I didn't know. Thank you.
It's good confirmation. So, are we going to have an alien invasion? Well, the first card I got shows, conflict and disagreement. They're putting it out there. Obviously there's an agenda going on right now. And that's the narrative they want to push, is that there's going to be an alien invasion. We've seen it in Hollywood. We've seen it in newspapers and magazines. They're putting it out there. They're trying to create, basically divide and conquer kind of stuff, a premise. Next card I got was betrayal, deception. And that, I believe, to me, that ties into the first card. They're deceiving us. They want us to think it's going to be an invasion. And the next card told me it's not an invasion, it's first contact. We got the Ace of Cups, new relationships. This is benevolent relationships. It could be the first time we officially meet the Pleiadians or Lyrans or something like that, in a galactic setting where, they come down in peace. So it's not going to be an invasion. It'll be one of peace. Peace! Peace!
Are you done? I didn't know if you were done or not.
Yeah, I'm done.
Marejo, I will put you down, my lovely. I think you're already down, but it doesn't hurt to put you down again. I think somewhere on here. Somewhere on here you are.
Aw.
So there are a lot here.
Alexis said, I just want to say you guys are doing a great job. You really do care about people and the world.
We do.
We do. Definitely.
We do. And that's the ultimate feeling that we have. We don't want to, there to be scared, people being scared and all the fear that's coming through the telly. We don't want that. But equally, I think it's time to have the truth. Let's stop all the bull crap that's been going on. Yeah. Please add myself, my family, and my dad, Robert, to the list. Thank you. Dad's not doing well since in hospital last year with COVID. Now diagnosed with dementia. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, can you keep that up there just a minute, love?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to start a new page soon.
Lots of love and light and healing energy to you and your family. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Robert and family. There you go. You are on the list there. Okay.
I totally agree, Marejo. Absolutely insane that you can't come over without the jab, yet they still allow immigrants daily with no protection. True.
Exactly.
So that's all you got to do is go to Mexico and cross the border.
Yeah. No way. No way. Not with all that trafficking business. No, thank you. No.
Hooray, wants you to blossom and marriage ceremony and cried for your happiness. No jabbers will prevail. New pure bloods. Right on.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
We
Mom.
will. And if we have to meet up in another country, then that's what we will do. We will. We'll both fly to a country that doesn't need this.
Sarah said, I agree with Ali. Psychological warfare with aliens, ETs, off-worlders.
Yes.
Hey, Sarah.
But the majority of them are trying to help us. It's like beneath them. It's absolutely beneath them to be trying to. The power-hungry energy is just totally. It's like totally 3D, and they're not. They're right up there in the dimension. So.
Christine said she had a short Arcturian channeling, and at the end of of it a few people. She thought of a few people, and you were one of them, Sarah. So pass it on. Not sure if you heard it yet. It's that Arcturian connection.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Oops, got a spammer.
I've just got rid of one as well earlier. I think the person you first mentioned a couple of months ago is a different person from the one you intuited tonight. Would not do what we hoped, so definitely not Liz Truss. Liz Truss. Are we going to have it? Oh, we've done that one, haven't we? So we're just going down the list here.
Absolutely. I know. Yeah. I finally made it to the end. I think we're good.
Are we up to date? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll be a lot more prepared with questions like next week. It's been insane getting together the 12 hours that we did. If you haven't seen it, go and watch, especially Elaine Thorpe and the Trance Medium.
I'll be isolating that video and putting it up, re-uploading it as its own video as well.
That was amazing. Yeah. That was amazing. And you know, when I asked about religion, is there religion in heaven? And she said, no, it's man-made. She did say that there was somebody called Jesus, Yeshua did say that, and he was a very special human being who was basically, I think, put on earth at that time to help people to understand that love has to override hate and violence and all of that. So that's what I feel. Always felt that as well.
All right. Well, Allie and I will be back in just about half an hour or so.
Yes.
For our date night where we talk about anything and everything. We hope that you guys can join us. So.
Yeah. You've had some good news and you'll be telling it on date night.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, looking forward. Thank you for all the questions and all the amazing chat that you guys bring to us and the live chat there. If you're watching on the recorded version, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Allie's YouTube channel is below, listed on in the more info section. So be sure you subscribe to her channel too. So
yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you in half an hour, or maybe we'll see you next week for the next version of Global Predictions. Until then, I'm Greg from IN5D.com, IN5D.net. We got that. We're going to keep that going. Buy two, get one free at IN5D.net. And Allie?
And I'm Allie, PsychicAllie.net. So if you wanted a reading, psychic reading, or one-to-one psychic development, or psychic counseling, or many other things, past life regressions, pop onto my site there.
She's hot. All right, see you guys. See you in a half hour. Take care, everyone.